Cochin and Trivandrum airports, websites and many more have been hacked by Park cyber attackers. All the websites are in the same server, and these are mostly airport websites which have come under the attack from the hackers.
When the enemy struck, we struck back strong. They tried to break us, but we proved them wrong. When our airport was under attack that day, we hacked Islamabad, made them pay. We are the warriors, the shield of the land, guarding cyberspace with a mighty stand. Every phishing trap we tear apart, protecting India with a fearless heart. Coal India was hacked, they thought they won. We restored it back, the battle was won. Their every move we turned to dust. Cybersecurity, in us they trust. China sent phishing to steal and deceive. We launched Margarshak for people to believe. A tool for the masses to keep them aware. No hacker's trick could bring us despair. Cohen was launched for the vaccination call. We found the loophole before it could fall. OTPs could be stolen, vaccines misused. We sealed the breach, no chance for abuse. We are the warriors, the shield of the land, guarding cyberspace with a mighty stand. Every phishing trap we tear apart, protecting India with a fearless heart. We are the warriors, the shield of the land, guarding cyberspace with a mighty stand. Every phishing trap we tear apart, protecting India with a fearless heart. 130 plus clients we secured with pride, strengthening systems, standing side by side. Indian cybersecurity, our name so grand. We are the protectors of this digital land.
So hi, welcome everyone. So welcome back to Indian Cybersecurity Solution with another workshop named From Zero to Hacker. So what is Zero to Hacker? Why we have named this workshop named Zero to Hacker? How cyber attack really happen? Means how it is begin. Each and everything we will discuss upon this. So first of all, let me introduce myself. That my name is Rohit Sharma, and I am a cybersecurity analyst in Indian Cybersecurity Solution. So over here, basically, I will explain each and everything how a hacker do, how it started the phases. I mean, there are 5 phases of hacking, how we start to hack, what are the each and every topics. So let me present my screen. Okay. So next one is from zero to hacker. So what is zero to hacker? So means you don't know anything, you don't know anything. So we will, in this workshop, you will learn that for the basic, means basic to beginners. Okay. So what is cyber security? Basically, what is cyber? Cybersecurity means a critical field, means it is a critical thing. Basically, means there are a lot of data. We give a data to any other website. Means taking an example, there are a e-commerce website. So we provide our data. What are the data we provide? Basically, if I will tell you, so there is an e-commerce website. Commerce website. Okay. So e-commerce website, there is an e-commerce website. Take an example that we are giving the data like I need a phone and I am giving my credit card details. Credit card details, personal information, and a lot of things, means card numbers, addresses, phone number. Okay, a lot of thing we provide to that e-commerce website. Take an example. This e-commerce website is vulnerable, means all the data has get leaked. So what will happen to you? So we can do phishing emails as a cybersecurity student or a black hat hacker. A lot of data, this data can be misused by the attackers as a black hat hackers. Okay, so this is basically to secure our endpoint system, our databases, and the website, each and everything. Okay, to secure ourselves. So cybersecurity is a critical field that protects systems, means to protect our systems, networks, data from digital attacks. As technology involves, so the tactics of cyber criminal, there are lots of tactics of cyber criminal. Means they can think a lot of way. Means there are a lot of way to exploit any vulnerability to get into the, if they will know, and if in a system think that in a system the no vulnerability is present, so they will try to exploit it by using phishing emails. Needs to install a malware upon your system. Okay, so making robust cybersecurity measures essential for individual and organization alike. Okay, next, what is cyber attacks? So what is cyber? So there are top 10 cyber attacks. Which definition of cyber attack means cyber attack access, damage, or disrupt computer. Means this is your system. Okay, and this is an attacker. This is an attacker. So he will try to exploit the system. Means if you are using any machine, any operating system, he will try to scan your network. Means what they can do first of all. So what is the things? First of all, we need the information of the device. We need, as an attacker, I need the information of this. What are the configuration? What are the OS it is in using? Next, I need to scan for the vulnerability. Scan for the vulnerability. Next, after scanning the vulnerability, I will try to exploit. Means if there is a vulnerability present, then only I can exploit. Without that, I cannot able to exploit. Na? So we need to scan each and every devices. The web part also. Not only for the network part, we scan for website. Means there are a lot of website. We also scan for that. Okay. So these are the, there are a lot of ports. Means without port, we cannot able to enter this system. Port services 21 means FTP. FTP is 21, like that. HTTP, HTTPS 443 and 40. So these are the ports. Means the entry and exit point. Means port means entry and exit point. Okay. So cyber attacks are deliberate attempt to access, damage, or disrupt computer system. Means if I will get the access of this system, so I will try to exploit it. Means if I will I have a ransomware, I need to install in that system. When I will install the ransomware in this system, so what will happen on that time? So basically ransomware encrypt everything. It will encrypt each and every file, and the user cannot able to use it perfectly. Means nothing, no file can be get access. It will pop up that pay some ransom to decrypt that. Okay, so they can lead to unauthorized data access, financial loss, and reputational damage for individual or organization. So financial loss will be happen. Means if this data get, if I will access this database of the e-commerce website, so you will trust this website. Means if I have hacked the e-commerce website, the X e-commerce website, take an example.com. This is the website. Over here, you provides all the data. I mean, this all are data which you are providing to them. But by exploiting, I have exploited one of the vulnerability of it. Of the vulnerability of it, and gain the all the details. I've gained all the details of the users, employees, etc. Okay, each and everything, confidential data, basically confidential data of the users, and it can be root also, means admin also. So when I am getting the each and everything, means this all data. So in future, you know that this all data has been leaked from this e-commerce website, and I, after 1 year or 1 month, do you purchase something on that website? Means if you will purchase, I think no, no, you cannot able to purchase, you cannot able to give the credentials once again. The new credential you don't want to give up on that, na? It will hamper your privacy. Okay, so reputational loss, the reputation of that company has get lost fully. That's why the company do the VAPT reporting, penetration testing, NPT and the network part and the web application part. Okay, if they have the application Android app or iOS app, they need to check for the vulnerability, means the entry points of the attacker. Okay, so types of cyber attack. What type of cyber attack has been happening means in the digital world? In the digital world, each and we are depending upon the IoT devices. We are depending upon the mobile phones. We are depending on the laptops. Means everything is digital. To for making a payment, we are depending upon the phone. Means Google Pay, Phone Pay. This all are the softwares. Means the application which we are using. Okay. So what types of cyber attack? How many types of cyber attacks are there? There are a lot of cyber attacks are present. I have mentioned some of them. Let me explain you. So top 8 cyber attacks. Basically, it is happening in the digital world. So phishing attack. So what is phishing attack? Means I will try to send you a phishing email, and over that you will fished. Fished means basically this is your mail address, example.com, example at the rate gmail.com, and I will send you a phishing email. I am an attacker. And I have sent a phishing email to this person. Means email.@gmail.com by adding a URL. So on that time, what will happen? So I have added a URL upon this phishing email by writing that a new job offer has been for you for the 12 lakh LPA, this kind of fish email, or that your Facebook account has been get compromised. If you need to reset your account, so click upon this URL and give your credential. On that time, you will give that credential without verifying that domain, without verifying that email address from where it has been come. Okay, so phishing, let me show you one of phishing attack. Okay, so starting with our phishing attack type. So basically this is Linux. Okay, so attackers based choice, or a penetration tester, or a cybersecurity analyst. Basically we use the Linux for exploitation, for the testing purpose, each and everything. There are a lot of tools. Basically in Linux there are 600 plus tools predefined installed in this system. Okay, so let me show you that how you will install that Linux. So for Linux there are two ways to install. One is for Root access means that BIOS, by adding in the BIOS in the laptop only, and by using a sandboxing environment. By adding a so for sandboxing we are basically we can use VirtualBox, VirtualBox and VMware. Okay, VMware. So there are two sandboxing. There are not two. There are a lot of sandboxing. Basically, as a professionals, we use VirtualBox or VMware. You can depend upon any other also sandboxing environment. There are. Let me show you. There is VMware download. Okay. So this is the official website of the VMware. You can download it from over here. Download now. See, it will redirect you some of the pages that fill your credentials, this kind of login. I mean, they will try to log in you in their account. So you can bypass that also by how I'm showing you. There is then one more website, VMware Workstation Pro download free. So there are all versions of the VMware. There are the lot of version. You can use 225H2 or 17.6.4. So if you will click upon that, it will start downloading. When I am clicking upon it has been started downloaded. Wait. So now downloading means it has been started downloaded. So it has been started. Let me switch off that. I have that, so I will not download it. Okay. So for the VMware, I mean the virtual box. So VMware is clear. So how you will download that VMware. Next we will move into the virtual box. So just write virtual box download. It will show you the downloads option in the virtual box. We don't need to sign up anything, just moving to the download page and just click on Windows host. It will start it downloaded like that only. Okay, so this is the process to download the sandboxing environment. Basically what will happen in the sandboxing environment, this is our Windows taken, this is our Windows, and into this we will use a Linux. We use a Linux, means this Kali Linux. By creating a virtualization means basically this Linux will, we will access this Linux using this Windows only, not to boot, not the boot process or installer. We don't need to install the installer also. Okay, then needs to download Linux. From where we will find that Linux? So searching in Google, get Kali, get Kali. So when we are searching get Kali, so it is showing you a website, Kali Linux official website. Over there, just click on that and you will get an installer image and a virtual machines. So you can go for the installer also or virtual machine also. So if you will click installer image, it will directly redirect to the Merlin's, sorry, that VMware or VirtualBox. Over there you just need to add each and everything. You need to create a password, you need to create the location where you are, where from where you belongs, each and everything. Okay, next moving to virtual. So we will use VirtualBox environment. So when I will click the VirtualBox environment, there are a lot of sandboxing environment. We will click on the VMware or VirtualBox. See, if I have the VMware, if I have downloaded the VMware, so I will click upon that VMware. If I have downloaded the VirtualBox, I will click upon the VirtualBox. Okay, it's upon you which sandboxing environment, that VMware or VirtualBox, which you wanna prefer. It's completely depend upon you. Nothing is different that this is, there are additional uh, software and additional benefits which we will get in VirtualBox or VMware. Okay, so let me show you the VMware also and VirtualBox also, the interface, the user interface. Okay, so basically the VM interface is like that. This is the VM interface, VMware. And for the VirtualBox interface is like that. Okay, over here you just need to show, and it will I have started my Linux machine, so it is showing you the show. If I will click on it, it is showing you start. Whenever I will click the start option, it will open my page. Okay, that machine, it will start with the machine, and it will be connected using two adapter. There are two adapters, not two, there are a lot of, but we will use bridge adapter or NAT. What is that? Let me show you that part also. So whenever the internet accessible in the Linux, so the Ethernet means there are cable. This Linux is not, it doesn't have the Wi-Fi module, so it will connected using the Ethernet module, using the Ethernet, ETH0, using the Ethernet. So when it is being connected using the Ethernet, na, so the Windows is providing the IPs, means the connection of the internet. That's why it is showing you Ethernet. Let me show you. So basically, this is my Linux machine. So this is my Linux machine. When I will open a terminal over here, if I am giving the IP address command, or you can just see over here. See, wired connection. It is connected using our wired connection. We don't have a Wi-Fi module over here, so it is been connected using our system only. See, devices, network setting. So there I have connected my network, this machine using a bridge adapter. You can also connect using a lot of present over here, bridge adapter or NAT as your choice. Okay, it's completely upon you. In next class, in next video, I will explain you that bridge adapter, why we use bridge adapter, why you use NAT host only, NAT network, each and everything. Okay. So phishing attack, I am showing you now. Yes. So this is the process to install the Linux in your system, how you will proceed, each and everything. Okay. So moving to a phishing attack. So how we will do a phishing attack to anyone means if I want to share the URL to you, so how I will proceed. Okay. So there is a tool called, so basically ls is used for list the command, means ls is used for list the command. Some basic concept of cyber security, sorry, Linux. So it is very important to know that what is the command ls, what is the cd. I will explain you it. So ls is used for list the files, means whatever the files is present in my system, it will list ls. Okay, if I will go cd, so cd is used for change directory. So over here you will ask the question that what is directory, am I right now? So you will ask what is directory, what is that? So basically directory is nothing else as the folders. In Windows we have a folders now. So over here also there is a directory, means we can also say the folders, but in Linux we say directories. Go to the downloads directory, desktop directory. Okay, cd change directory. To moving back we can use cd dot dot, or if you to moving back, to moving back, or to exit from the directory, or exist from the directory. if you have move into a lot of directory, means there are downloads in internal, there is some test directory over into that test directory. So you have moved a lot of directory. You have traverse a lot of directory. So how you will go back at one time is at the home directory in the user directory. So for that you will just give a command cd and the tilde. Okay, so let me show you that, then you will be able to understand. So whenever I have done ls, it is moving to all the directories has been listed over here. If I will move into the directory of zfisher, there is one zfisher. I have created that zfisher directory in my kali user. So cd zfisher. So I have moved into the zfisher directory. Basically what I have done, so this is the directory, this is the folder. Basically if you will see over here now, see over here, so these all are the directory. I am in the kali directory. Over here there are lots of directories like zfisher. This is the folder basically. So I have moved using the command line. We need to you need to use the linux in the using command line. It is very easy. Okay, you need to learn, means what are the command for that, what is the command for that. You need to hands on practice upon that. Okay, so I have moved into the cd zfisher. So basically zfisher is a tool. It is I have created a directory over here. Into there a lot of file have been present to create a fake login pages. For creating a fake login pages, so what will happen when I will use this? So this is zfisher. This is basically used for the create a fake login pages. It is a phishing phishing tool. So basically it is a phishing tool. So it is a phishing tool. We can share it to anyone or any person. So let me show you. So cd zfisher, moving to giving a command to executing that. So I have executed the tool. I have started that tool. So over there are lots of predefined pages. Okay, there are mostly 35 predefined pages. We can exploit any one of them. Not exploiting means we are creating a fake login page to send using a email or WhatsApp. Okay, if I will send any to any user using that, select an option. So let us clone a Facebook page. So I've selected one over here to clone any page. Means I need to clone a Facebook. Means basically how the Facebook login page is. Okay, let me create it. So this is the attack vector. Means over here it is showing me what attack you want to use. Means traditional login page. So it will basically create a traditional login page. Means the similar page like Facebook, the login page normally. So over here, if you need to fish anyone, so how you will proceed with that? Basically there is an option that yes I need to fish someone, that how you will proceed. So for that you need to create a mail, but you need to create a let us create a phishing mail. So for that you need to create a subject. You need to think like an attacker. You need to think like it means how the attacker, how the victim can get manipulated. You need to get information of that. Means you need to inform stock. You need to stalk that user. Means if you I need to attack upon anyone, means among you, so I need to get information that which website you basically visit, what are the things you love. So for that I need to get the information of. So basically I am thinking that you are very fond of Facebook. You always scroll the Facebook application. So what you will give a subject means uh, unauthorized login, unautho, unauthorized login attempt. So if I will send a mail to you by creating a mail like Facebook, Facebook dot one at the rate support, like that. If I will create a mail like that, so you will trust that, na. Basically, the original mail of Facebook looks like FSAE Facebook one at the rate support. I am taking an example, not the actual email. I don't know the actual email. We need to check that, but this is the fake one. Okay, so sorry for that. Okay, so Facebook, this is the original one. This is the original email. This is the original email, and this is the fake which we have created. If you will see, check, so there is a only one dot is different, means I have created a one dot. If I will share this using this mail, and anyone cannot able to think that yes, this kind of mail is also present. This is a phishing mail. This is you will trust that yes, this is a genuine Facebook mail. So I have created a subject unauthorized login attempt. After that, in the body of that message, body of the in the body of the message, what we can do over here, what we can write, give a suggestion to me in the chat, in the comments option. Okay, and please share to you the URL, the link to your friends also, that he can also able to learn that what is cyber security and basics of cyber security. Okay, it will very helpful to your friends and you also. Okay, share with them. So basically, what is body means, what we can write over here. So basically, hello, hello user, like that. We have detected, a unauthorized attempt to your Google Facebook account. Facebook account. It uh, it might it might be possible that your ID and password has get leaked. So to secure your account and check the person who is mm, accessing the account, just click upon the URL, the link, and I will create that link over from here. And so I have created a link over here. Wait a second. So this is the link. I have created a traditional login page, and when I will create this the fake login page will get created. So that URL I will just paste it over in this URL, or I can create also hyperlink that in this link, and I will just add over here. Click here, click here. Hope hope so. You will secure your account. Otherwise, your personal data get leaked. Okay. Thanking you, Team Facebook. Okay. So this kind of message, if I will share to anyone, means unauthorized login attempt, and this is the mail address. So on that time, what will happen? You will just check that content. It will be saying we have detected unauthorized attempt to your Facebook account, and you will trust that. Everyone get trust, means a non-technical person or a technical person also, they will trust that yes, in my Facebook account get compromised, I need to secure that. Just click upon this. They click upon that URL. Doesn't in basically it is happen with your phone. Means whenever you are just click upon any URL, it will not show the path. Means the URL. So that your URL is also hidden, and we cannot able to check that. And on that time, what we will do, if this kind of login page will get the fake login page of that Facebook, on that time you will just give your user ID and password, and that user ID and password will be detected by the or it will be sent to the attacker. On that time you will get phished. Let me show you how it has been created, how we will create that part, that Fisher, that Facebook, Instagram, Google. So over here we will create two of them. Now for the LinkedIn we will create and one Facebook. Okay. So one is select an option, a traditional login page. So I'm selecting one, hitting enter. So there are three options. Needs to click one. So it has been hosted on this URL. Let me copy that URL and paste it over the Firefox. When I will just paste it over here, na. See, a fake Facebook login page has been created. This is the basically fake page. Anyone cannot able to understand that this is the fake one. Nothing is different. Means each and everything is like the original page of Facebook. So if a person is giving their email address, means this is the email address, this kind of email address they are giving their own, and the password, means if I will try to log in a account of my account or my Facebook account, so I need to give my password. I am giving my password, means just give admin123. This is the password of mine. So when I will just try to give login, so it has been sent. What is happened over here? Your account ID and password has been leaked, and it is with me. Means I am the attacker. I have attacked you, and you have just pressed upon that URL, and it has been with me. The account ID and the password. After that, what I will do, I will use this credential and the password and just log into your account using the domain. Okay. Next, if I will share it with you also. So for sharing, let me create a part. So one more URL I am creating. If I will share it with you all, then it will be. Yeah, sorry for that. Hello. So it has been creating basically that URL. It is giving you on for the internet issue. It might be internet issue. Sometimes it happens. This kind of issue with us. So wait, it's completed. Means the URL has been created. So let me share with you all. So it I will not take your account. Just give a random things. Okay, don't give your original credential. I'm sharing using a QR code. Just scan it. Okay. Mm. I think this one is the. So your QR code is ready. So just scan this QR code and try to give your credential, not credential, give a dummy credential. Means whatever you need, you can paste it over here. Okay, you don't need to give your original ID. Original, just give 123 and 123. I'm not hacking your device. Nothing. It's all are legal. Means we are do for the educational purpose. Okay, whenever you will just give your credentials into that, na, the data will be with me. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Just give your credentials. Okay, everyone, just give your credentials. Not credential, give a dummy thing. Okay, let me show you that part also. Means how it has been, how it will work. Okay. I have just click upon this URL. A login page has been created and we're just giving the password, dummy one, and it is with me. See, so scan it. I am waiting for 1 to 2 minutes. Scan it fast. So it will work in across the world. Means if you are not connected in my private network also, then also you can access that page. Means access this. Means I have hosted a fake login page to a URL. Means in a cloud okay, once you will yeah, check over there. So one harry004 at the rate gmail.com. So one person has given here a fake account and the password is 1234. It has been with me. So using this kind of techniques, attacker exploit means if I will share you this URL to you, what will happen on that time? By customizing this URL, means by customizing this part. So over here, if I have added that URL and you have clicked upon that, what will happen? It will just check. I will do it in the Chrome also. It will just open. See, sometimes some people have a automated sign means automated give the user credential means auto login means whenever I am giving the Facebook, I will open a Facebook page and auto credential will detect that and we just whatever do means if I will log in into the Facebook account, we have saved password. It will easily come over here and we just give our password. No, not password, it is also coming with the save password. Means if I haven't saved that one, if I will saved with me na, it will just show you like that, and you just hit the enter without verifying the URL, what is the URL, and it will be okay. See, all the detail is coming with me, all the details. So one more user, Harsh, password is 1234, your ID and password, each and everything is within me. Okay, if anyone wants more try, you can also scan this part. I'm waiting for more 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, next moving to another topic. Basically we'll move into the penetration testing, that part. Okay, scan it the QR code. Okay, hurry up. So okay, so moving to next one. So a lot of users has opened their IPs with me, but they haven't given the credentials. I'm telling you to give a fake credential, not your original one. Don't give your original. Don't need to give the email ID also. Just give 1234 also. It will with me. Share with your friends also. Try to share with your friends, and they will just give the credential and it will be with us. Okay. Try to share the live link also, that they can also able to learn. See, I am giving over here 1234 and 1234, and it will be with me. 1234 and 1234. Basically, a lot of user is trying to access, but they are not giving the credential. So within the victim IP, your IP address, and the credential. If you have any query regarding this, you just comment it in the comment section. So one more user has clicked their IPv6 address. It's coming with us. Hurry up. Nothing will happen. In your phone, I will not do anything. Just the credential will be with me. Okay, fine. So moving to the next part. Till now, it's clear to everyone that how this begins. I mean, how the social engineering, how the phishing attacks has been happening, how the hackers hack you, how they try to gain the credential to log in into your account. Okay, so I am closing this program, means closing this URL. Once I will do close that now, so it will not be, this URL is invalid. And now you can check, it is invalid. It will show you error. Okay, it will not work. See that? If I will give this URL once again, it will show you error 103. Okay, now it will not work. This URL QR code is not working. So moving to next one that I have tell you that we will do for the LinkedIn also. So let me show you that part also. So LinkedIn number is 14, so I will give you 14 over here. Moving to no. So see, this is the, so this is the LinkedIn login page. I think if you are aware with that, if you are using the LinkedIn, the page is similar to that on the LinkedIn one. New to LinkedIn, join now. See, it is very functionable. If I will give the email over here, whatever means qwerty at the rate gmail.com, and the password is 123456789 when I am doing signing over here. The same method. So I'm sharing this URL also. Just click on, try to access that. Okay. So these all are the technique. Basically, the hackers, the black hat hackers, they try to attack you. I will also explain you the what is black hat hacker, white hat hacker. Wait, let me share you with you. Then I am discussing with that. Hurry up, share with your friends the workshop details. So this is the QR code. Try to scan this. Everyone just scan it. Scan it, everyone. So basically, what are hacker means? There are three types of hacker. One is white hat hacker, black hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. There are three types of hacker. Okay, wait a second. So till now, anyone has been give their demo credentials. Give the demo one. You don't need to give your original one. Okay. Wait, let me show you that part also. You will just paste it over here, the URL, and it will open and write whatever, and it will be with me. Okay. Wait, let me do one more. So it has been suspected phishing site. So the browser has detected that it is a phishing site. So but over here when we have done na, hmm, wait, let me check it over here. So it has been detecting. So for the LinkedIn it has been detectable, but it for that Facebook it is not detected. So what we can do over here, we need to create one more URL. If you will create one more URL, it will be easy means the domain this Google, the Chrome browser cannot able to detect that. The Firefox browser cannot able to detect it. But right now it is been detectable. Okay, fine. We need to customize that URL. So for that we need to learn that how it is been happening. Okay, for Facebook it is working, but for the LinkedIn it is not working. So for that we need to work upon us how we can bypass that. So we will learn that part in another classes. In workshop it is very difficult to show you that part. Okay. If I will create once again, na, it will bypass. Let me give once again. Cloudflare.com. Giving my 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Try to log in. No, it has been detecting. So for the LinkedIn, we need to work upon us for secure. It has been secure means the hashing, the phishing URL. This has been detected by the LinkedIn. That they are blocking us. Okay, the DNS is blocking us. Okay, so we need to work. We need to update that tool. If we will update that tool, this will work. Okay. So for Facebook, it is working. For Google, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of pages. So there is Google for Google. Let me check for the Google also. So Gmail old login page and the new login page. There are two type of login page. So selecting one old login page, checking it has been detected or not. It will also detect. I think we need to update the tool. Okay, it is having some problem. Again, the internet issue. Now it has been created. Wait, copy link. So it is trying to opening and the old login page has been opened. Okay, check over here. One account, all of the giving the sign in. See what is happened. So it is with us. Okay, for Google it is not detecting, means we have customized that, but for the LinkedIn it is not customizable. It has been detected by the Firefox and the Google browser also. Okay, so no problem, we need to update for that. Until here it is clear, no? So if you need, you can just check by using it. Let me create the QR code for that also. Hope so that you are enjoying this session. You are not get bored. If you are getting bored, just text in comment that yes, you are bored. Okay. So the QR code has been ready. Just scan this QR code using your phone or take a screenshot. If you are attending the live session using the phone, take a screenshot and scan it using the Google Lens. Okay. Okay. So I am explaining you types of hackers. What is that? Scan it fast. Okay. So scan and give the credential. We will check for after 1 minute. Let me explain using the types of hackers. Types of hackers. So how many types of hackers? There are three types of hackers. Basically, there are three types of hackers. There are a lot of types of script days activist. We will not go in depth. We will just giving you brief introduction. Means white hat hacker. White hat hacker. So who are they? They are ethical hackers. They are ethical hacker. Basically, they work for the organization. They work for their website. They work for their uh, for the in the professional manner. Means they don't penetrate anything without permission. They just exploit the vulnerability by giving the permission with the NDA. They have the NDA. They have the permission to penetrate any website. But in the case of black hat hacker, the black hat hacker, they do for their malicious intent. Their intent is malicious. Their intent is malicious. They do for the money, means they are sending the ransomware. They are trying to gain your account. They need to pretend uh, they will try to steal your credentials. After that they will try to attack someone, means give me some 500 minutes by in the chat, in the messenger, if I will just get a login in your account, Facebook account. So after that I will just share a message to your friend that please give me 500 rupees. So they will trust upon you and they will just share you with that 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, whatever the amount I will just ask with them. Okay, so the intent is malicious. If I will add the file over here, if a victim gets down, if they will download that file, on that file I have just created a ransomware. So wait, let me explain you the ransomware also. So basically ransomware is the encryption, means if I will share a malicious software to you, so all the files will get encrypted. So on that time I will just need the money. So their intent is malicious. And next one is gray hat hacker. Gray hat hacker. Gray hat hacker means that gray hat hacker means hybrid one. Hybrid one means both white hat hack and black hat hacker. Both. Okay. So I think anyone haven't click on that URL. Okay, fine, no problem. So but if you will click upon that URL, this scan this QR code. If you will just need to give a fake, you don't need to give a original account ID. I'm not giving my original one, I'm just giving a fake one. So you can also do with that. Hope so. Okay, fine. On that time you have done fine. We can also, by this technique we can also get the camera access of your account, of your phone. Means if I will share a URL to you, and if you are just clicking on that URL, your camera will get open and I can get the access. Access means your live images. Okay, that part we will learn afterwards. Okay, so phishing attacks is clear. So what is ransomware? Right now I have explained ransomware to software designed to encrypt files and demand payment for their release. Means infected, I have just I have a infected pen, I have a pen drive, I have created a ransomware upon that, and I have throw it in the company. Means the example dot company, there is a one company, and I need to gain access, I need to attack upon that company, and I have just checked that nothing vulnerability is present, no vulnerability is there over. So what I will use, so I will just create a pen drive. Upon that I will just uploaded a ransomware code and shared with the one of the employees, or I will throw it outside that, and their employee, hope so the employee can get fixed. They will just open pick up that pen drive and just inject it in their, insert in their laptop, and everything will get encrypt. Means they cannot able to use. If they have access control in the network, so they can be manipulated like a worm. Means like a worm, they can it can get manipulated to all of the system, all of the user, and whole company reputation loss, or that files loss will happen. Means they need to pay money, because I will upload a banner that please pay 1 lakh or 10 crore rupees. So they needs to pay for that particular data, because they, that data is very important for them. Okay, so next one is denial of service attack. Means what is DOS attack? Overloading a system or network or disrupt normal functioning. Means I am a hacker, I'm just giving a lot of packets to the server. Means how it has been happening. So this is a server and I am an attacker. I'm just giving a lot of packet. Means the capacity of this server is 1000 packets in 1 minute. So I will send one 10 lakh packet in 1 minute. Okay, I will try to disrupt the services. Means anyone cannot able to use that part. Means anyone means any of the user in the world, in the across the globe. Anyone cannot able to use that server. Means I will try to disrupt that services. Okay, denial of services, overloading a system. Overloading means we will overload that. Next, man in the middle attack. So basically, man in the middle, we this user and this is a web application. I am the hacker, and you are sending something to the web application, and in between, I am just taking that. So let me show you that part also how it has been happen. So in my system, I will just open a Wireshark. So I will just log in the page and using this packet analyzer, I will just give HTTP. See, the HTTP request has been is with me. Let me just check the. We need to check the where the our credential has been leaked. Means the credential. See, the credential which I have given over here, username the test and the password is 1234. So it is with me. So this kind of attack basically the hackers do to gain the credentials. So basically, this attack will happen in the same network, in the private network. There are two types of network: public and private. So when the hackers should be in the private network. That's why you will say don't use public Wi-Fi's. Okay, for that reason. Okay, so this is the Wireshark tool. So next one is SQL injection. So what is SQL injection? So basically SQL injection to manipulating the DBM, the database. To manipulate the database, let me show you that part also. Mm. There is one website called also Mutual. So this is the page. So I'm just trying to sign in over here. So over here, I don't know the username. I don't know the password. So I will give this command means admin colon slash learn. Basically, I am commenting the password when the database query written them in the DBMS in the database. So over there, basically, I will try to comment out the password. It will not check the password, just giving me the account. I will give anything, whatever I need. I will can give anything. I don't know what is the password of that. I will just log in and it will get logged in. Hello admin user. This kind of technique basically used for the web application part. This is the SQL injection. We have also SQL map tool. We will also work upon that in another videos. So this is SQL injection. Next one is cross-site scripting. By basically this cross-site scripting is, wait a second. Yeah. So cross-site scripting nothing is to generating an alert, to generate an alert in the web application in the input field. Means basically it is happening in the JavaScript code. JavaScript. Okay. Next one is zero-day exploits. So the developers not aware with that vulnerability. They don't know for that vulnerability. The vulnerability is new for them. Okay. Next is DNS spoofing means domain name system to spoof the domains. Okay. If you can check it. fake DNS entry. Means in that DNS we inject fake DNS entry and it will redirect it to that page. Okay, the user is trying to access this particular website, but they are not visiting the particular one. It is redirecting to the fake page which we have added in the DNS query. Okay, impact of cyber attacks. So what are the impacts? So I think you all aware with that. What are the impacts if anyone gain your Facebook account or your phone access? So what will happen? Your privacy is getting leaked. If I will share a link that your camera will get access to me, so on that time, whenever you are using that phone, your camera is with me. When the privacy is getting leaked. Impact of cyber attack. The impact of cyber attack can be devastating, leading to data breach that compromise personal and financial information, significant financial losses for businesses, and long-term damages to trust and reputation. The trust will get over. Okay. So the anatomy of a cyber. So let me give you one more attack that is known as steganography attack. Okay. Over here it is not present. So let me show you the steganography attack. How it has been happened. So what is steganography? Let me explain you that part. So stegano, steganography. So basically, steganography to hide something in a images or audio. Means if I have a image, this is the image. I will hide a message. Means I need to hide a message. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? You need to hide this message, but did means I need to circulate this image to a lot of user. Means I will not directly send this image to anyone. So on that case, what will happen? See, recently a bomb blast has been happened in Delhi. So what is happened? How the attacker is communicating themselves? Means how they are communicating. There will be a question. Na? Means if the attack is happening, this is a one user person one. Okay, and there is a person two. So they are the attacker, the terrorist, how they are contacting to each other. They cannot able to directly contact to over here to here. I mean, they cannot able to say that blast that bomb, like blast that explosive at 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. at that address. So they are using this steganography. It might be possible they can use that technique. What will happen on this technique? Means the person will send the image to in a social media account. Means this is a social media platform. Social media platform. Social media platform, and the person has shared that image in that social media platform, and he is also the member of that social media platform. And they both know that yes, if I will share the image over here, and the person too will get decrypted. It will. They know the description how to decrypt that image, but if anyone is accessing, they are downloading, so they cannot able to. Means if I am downloading, I don't know how to decrypt that decryption. Basically I don't know that this is in behind the picture, any code, any text message has been hidden. So for that, how we will proceed with that, let me show you. So there is one more thing called steganography. Steganography, GitHub. Yeah, this one. So steganography online. So over here we will encode an image and we will try to decode an image. Okay. Let me choose a file over here. So I have added a file. So what file? So live workshop AI and machine learning, a complete beginner's roadmap, date second. So I hope so that you will join this AI workshop tomorrow. You will gain experience in AI, what is AI and machine learning. This is also one of my colleague is launching this means this from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So please enroll, register now. I'm zooming this QR code. Try to enroll in this workshop. It will be happening tomorrow. Okay. So let me show you that part. Okay. So enter your message over here. So I will add a message over here. So what kind of message? Hello, how are you? Okay. I will try to encode. So hope so that you are attending this live workshop and the normalized one, and this is the message hidden in images. So can you able to distinguish between this is wait, let me save that image. Hidden.png. So this is the hidden message means hidden.png. Over here I have hide that part means that text hello how are you, it is been present over here. But if I will share to you now, you cannot able to think that over here it is a message when there is a message. Let me show you how to decode that. Once I have that message, I will try to decode, going into the decode part, choosing file and that hidden.png. When I just click upon that, see, I have uploaded that input and so hello how are you. So basically this kind this techniques they are using to exploiting to communicating each other. These all are the factors which they are misusing. For this is all are for the educational purpose, but the terrorists, but the attackers, they are misusing that for their own gain, for their own intent. They have a malicious intent and they are using this kind of tool for their intent. Okay, so they are communicating by this way. This steganography, it might be possible, na? So this is the live workshop AI and machine learning. Just enroll it. I'm waiting for 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. Just scan this QR code. Hope so though you all have enrolled in this workshop AI and machine learning. So moving to next part. So the cyber attacks which I have showed you. And one more attack is there, malware attack means I have created for you. Just take a note. Okay, so what is malware? So malicious software intentionally designed to cause damage. It is basically designed to cause damage. There are lots of virus, worm, Trojan horse, ransomware, spyware, and there are a lot of malware. This is the definition. So what is virus? Attaches to file and spreads, needs user interaction. Means it needs a user interaction to exploit that. And in the worm, self-replicating means if I will install that malware in your system, it will replicate automatically. I don't need to click upon that, or you don't need to interact with that. Okay, Trojan horse, it will show you that yes, I am a legitimate software, but it opens a backdoor command. Means what is backdoor? Means it will open a port in your system, vulnerable port, and for by using that port, the attacker will gain access. Okay, so next, moving to the ransomware. So what is ransomware? I've explained clearly. Next one is spyware. So what is spyware? To spy someone. Means if I will share you some codes, a malicious software in your system, so I can spy you. Means what are the website you are visiting, or camera access, what are the keys it has been you are using. Means if you are using the bank login page, so over there, if you are giving a ID and password, means something like that, admin 123, and the password is 123, something like that. Okay, so that all the keystroke will with me, means the attacker will get receive that, means often to steal password or data, secretly monitors user activity. Okay, so next one is the anatomy of a cyber attack. So what is cyber attack and what is anatomy? Basically, to starting with the hacking part, to starting with the testing part, as a white hat hacker, as a ethical hacker, so what you need. So as you need to start that, I need to test a website. So for that, you need to check what are the credentials, what are the information, how the website has been created. So basically there are 5 phases, means 5 phases of hacking, ethical hacking. There are 5 phases of ethical hacking. What are that? First one is information gathering. So anyone can able to proceed without information. If I don't have any information of that website, of that domain, of the network, so can I proceed with that? No, no. I need to get the information. I need to collect the information. This is the first phase. This is the first phase. Over here also the recognizance part, means to get information. The attacker gathers information about the target, identify potential vulnerability and entry points. Means we need to identify that what are the vulnerabilities present over there, what are the backend technologies they are using, each and everything. Okay, what are the IPs, what are the structure APIs. There are a lot of things. Next part is scanning. So we need to scan, detail scan, port scanning, what are this weakness, what are the directories over there, each and everything. Next, gaining access. To in gaining, when I will gain I have exploiting a vulnerability and I have gained that access. On that time, what will happen? We need to maintain that access also. Means if I have, means wait. Yes. So I have attacked that part, this device, and I have gained that access. So I need to maintain that access also, no? Without that, it is not possible to enumerate the file and to check the file. What are the files are present over there? I will not able to add the file over there. So it might be not possible. So we need the maintaining access. So let me explain. Information gathering. We need to gain the information. After that, we need to get a scanning part. We need to scan that network fully, each and everything we need to scan. Then the another part is information gathering, scanning, and the next part is maintaining maintaining sorry gaining access. Gaining access. Next one is maintaining access. Maintaining access. And next one, the other one is clearing tracks and documentation. Clearing tracks and documentation. And after that we will document that part. Means what are the vulnerabilities that present, how we have gained the access of that system, and how we have exploited that, which vulnerability which we have exploited. So information gathering is the first step. We need the information. How we will proceed with that, I will explain you. Okay. Next is scanning part. We need to scan. After that, there's gaining part. We need to exploit that. If I have scan a website, I have scanning this website. I know that these are the vulnerability which is present over there. So on that time, what I will do, I need to find the exploits. I need to enumerate that. I need to exploit that vulnerability. Without exploitation, it is not possible to gain the access. Okay. So after that, we are trying to gaining the access. Next one is maintaining access. So I have exploited the vulnerability, I have gained the access, but after that we need to maintain that, because the user is also get aware, means their user will also able to know that yes, my system has been hacked. So we need to exploit that machine in such a manner that anyone, that a user cannot able to know. We need to do this process in silently. Okay. Next one is clearing text. Once our work is completed, means if I have hacked this machine, if I have hacked this machine, so I will the file which is created over there. So I need to delete that. So wait, let me show you that part. If it is possible, then I will show you. But it will take a lot of time to exploiting a vulnerability. I have a one more system, so I will try to hack that system using that. This is the system basically. We need to. I need to exploit that using that. So we will discuss this exploitation in the another workshop. So I am coming live on 3rd December also. So on that day, I will try to explain you that part. Okay, that exploitation. Okay, on 3rd December. So till now, let me explain you this part. So this is gaining access. We need to gain that access. Next one is maintaining access. Next, covering tracks. Next, common techniques used by hacker. So what are the common techniques? Means basically there are a lot of common techniques the hacker used to hack you, to try to manipulate the penetrate the website, to penetrate the network. So there are a lot of techniques. Phishing attacks. So I have explained you how the phishing attacks been happening. On that day, we will try to send a lot of phishing emails to our email address. We will not use any other email address. On the automated process of phishing email on that 3rd December. Okay. Next one is malware infect system secretly, means how I will give you two malware, worm and virus, a basic one, not the exploitation in depth one, means easy. Next one is SQL injection exploit database. So right now I have explained you how the SQL injection has been happening. Okay. Next one is ransomware locks critical files. So basically ransomware locks the file. We need to create the ransomware, needs to send to any other devices. On if I will share the ransomware to you, your device gets encrypted. Each and every file gets encrypted and I cannot able to access that. Okay. And you cannot able to access that. Everything will get encrypted and a banner will be show or a pop-up that pay 1 lakh rupees to decrypt that. If you have, you need to pay. If you don't have, you cannot able to pay. So for that you need to try to decrypt that, but it will not able to. because the latest encryption technology has been using over there. Okay, so let's discuss about the case studies. So what are the case studies? There are a lot of case study. You can research upon the Google that what are the recent attack has been happened. So the first one is Target data breach. So in December 2013, this data breach affected mostly 40 million customer. Means uh, basically the credit and debit card, the credentials has get leaked. How it has been happened? Basically, there is a you can say that a attacker send a phishing email to the user. Means this is the company. Okay, there are lots of branches, there are lots of vendor, there are basically this attack has been happened using the third party vendor, using the third party vendor, that HVAC vendor. The name of the vendor is HVAC vendor. This is third party vendor. And what are the data has been leaked? Basically the data has been leaked means credit, debit card, personal information, mostly 40 millions of customers. Let me show you, explain you that. So an attacker, there is a one attacker. Attacker try to penetrate the website. The company website means example.com, you can say. How it has been happening. Okay. exaple.com. This is the name of that website. The attacker try a lot of techniques to manipulate that to gain access or finding a vulnerability, but it is fairly. The attacker cannot able to do that. So the attacker has checked that it has a third party vendor. So the attacker send a phishing email to them. Yes, phishing emails to that vendor, and the vendor has clicked upon that. The vendor has clicked upon that the phishing mail. The vendor has clicked upon that, and the attacker has installed a software into their system that will send the real time credit card and debit card information from their machine, the payment machine. Okay, basically when we are visiting a shop, so we are giving the cards to scan. So on that time, if I will install the malware in that machine, so it whatever the password you are giving, the debit and credit card password, and the chip and when we are scrolling, na, so there is a chip into that debit card, semiconductor, you can say the chip. So on that time, it will clone, the attacker will clone that, and they will use for their purpose. And they have the password, na? Because whenever you are giving the password 1234, that password will be stored in their machine. So the attacker is using. Okay, they are stealing the login credential, a lot of things. 40 millions of customers. The breach occurred due to malware installed on the point of sales. Yeah, that I am talking about. The breach occurred due to the malware installed on the point of sales system, allowing hackers to access payment data during transaction. So how they have installed that malware? By sharing a phishing emails to the third party vendor. The name is HVAC vendor. You can also research upon the Google about the target data breach. It has been occurred in the 2016. Okay. Next one is Equifax breach. So what is Equifax breach? Any idea? Anyone? Have you heard that Equifax breach? It has been recently 2017. Most probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So the Equifax breach in 2000 exposed sensitive information of 147 million people, including social security numbers and credit card details. Each and everything. Hacker exploited a vulnerability in Equifax web application, leading to one of the largest data breach in history and raised question about the data protection practices within organization. Because on that time, dollar 700 millions fine has been given to that Equifax because they haven't stored that credential the data properly because the poor or security posture, they have a poor security posture, that's why they basically the Apache struts vulnerability has been exploited. The wait, let me show you the report. This is the vulnerability, this is the CV, common vulnerability explorer. This is the code, you can also just search upon that. This is the code which they have exploited. This is basically it in the Apache. Okay, you can also research upon that. See, the Apache trust vulnerability explained. So by using this in the Equifax, this vulnerability is present over there, and the attacker exploited that vulnerability. They haven't updated. Na? Whenever we are getting an update, we need to update our system. If we are not updating, so basically uh, the new patches is not getting installed in our system. The vulnerability is being with us, and the attacker can able to exploit that particular vulnerability, that known vulnerability, and gets entered in our system. Okay, so we can also research upon that. What is this? So studies vulnerable remote command injection attack through incorrectly passing attacker invalid content type HTTP header. So we need to, there are a lot of attack. Moving to the next part. WannaCry ransomware attack. So what is WannaCry? I think this is most famous. So ransomware attack. Basically, this is a ransomware attack. WannaCry ransomware attack in May 2017 affected over 230,000 computers across 150 countries, encrypting files and demanding ransom payments in the Bitcoin. So they have demanded the money in the Bitcoin. The attack exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows. Means in the Microsoft Windows, the Windows which we are using, over there the exploit has been happened, showcasing the devastating impact of ransomware on a global scale and promoting widespread call for better cybersecurity practice. What is happening? So let's discuss upon that. So they has exploited a internal blue vulnerability, means Samba vulnerability, and after exploiting that, they have gained the access and they have just installed the vulnerability. Sorry, they have just uploaded a ransomware file, and it has been spread like a worm. Means what I have explained in the worm, it will not need a user interaction, it will automate the process. The ransomware, mm, how I will explain you. When I have exploited, this is a Windows, there is a vulnerability, this is the Samba vulnerability, and the attacker attacker has exploited that. It has been exploited by the attacker. It has been exploited by the attacker, and they have installed a they have installed a ransomware, and using this now, they have installed a ransomware into their window, that server, and it has been spread. Means it has been spread the a lot of user. Means the person which you are using, that if they have not updated their system, so the person which you are using, all the person will get encrypted. This all of the users get encrypted with how many users? 230,000 users get compromised. The attack spread, showcasing the devastating impact of ransomware, widespread calls for better cybersecurity practices. So we need to encrypt our system. We need to update the device. Means if this WhatsApp, if we are using this WhatsApp, one application, take an example that we are using a one application. We need to update time to time. We need to update our phone. Means if we are using Android 10, so we need to also update in Android 11 because there is security patches. Means I think you all know that security update. We need to update that security because the known vulnerability will get patched. Basically, the security researcher find that in taking this is Android 10. Over here, a vulnerability has been found by the security researcher. So on that time, what will happen? The Android 10 will launch a security update. SCCUR, right? Security update. Basically, we get in our phone the 3-year security update, 4-hour security update. So this kind of security update we will receive. We are getting the security update, and we need to install that. We need to install that. Install it. Otherwise, what will happen? Otherwise, the known vulnerability will get exploited. The attacker will exploit. The attacker will check that yes, this phone is not using the updated version. Updated version, and he also know the attacker is also know. Nah, this is the Android 10. This vulnerability, how to exploit it because it has been launched in the there is a website CVE like that. It has been launched, and the attacker will read that manual and exploit that vulnerability. And it might be possible that of that phone the access compromised. So the access get compromised and the the access get compromised and the user get hacked by a attacker. Okay, this is a attacker. So basically these all are the ways the hackers hack our system, and how we have learn means we learn social engineering somewhere the concept. Okay. So these are all the case study recently. The GLR attack. I think you are aware with that or not. In the search in the Google that GLR attack. GLR attack. This attack has been in the Jaguar Land Rover that began in late August 2025. I think you are not aware with that. In August, the attack has been happened, causing a 5-week production shutdown and significant financial impact. So basically, whenever this kind of attack has been happened, the company lose their reputation. Anyone not able to trust that properly means in Jaguar, your credit card, your your personal detail will get leaked. So whenever you are using in future, you will think 100 times that should I give the data or not. So causing a 5-way impact. The attack, which has been attributed to group calling themselves scatter lapses hunters, has been labeled costly cyber event in the UK. Means it has been happened in the UK, not over in the India, but it has been included in the UK, India, and Slovakia. All the you need to check means 31st August 2025. Distributing what are the financial impact upon the disruption, which attribute they have exploited, supply chain, each and everything has been in the report. You can go through that. This is the recent attack. Next one is the hacker mindset. So learn to learn the cyber security, you need to create a hacker mindset. You think level, you need to think like a hacker. how the hacker is been using. Means this is the login page. This is the login page. So as a normal person, as a developer, as a engineer, what I will think on that time, I will think that yes, this is the username. I will give a password, a username, and the password over here. So a person will get logged in, and I don't know the username and the password, so I don't know anything. I cannot able to log. But after that, when where the normal person stop thinking, after that the hacker starts thinking. So on that time, how we will proceed with that in this website, na? I wait. So in this website, I have showed you. This is another command. This is also used for the authentication bypass. So as a hacker, I am thinking that yes, I can do that. This is the command I will use. This if I will use this authentication bypass commands, I can bypass any of the user account. So let's check that. So I will paste it over here, na? So I can bypass. That means we need to think like a hacker. Over here, it is not working. So we will use different method. There are lots of method. We will not stop over here. Okay, but over here it has been logged in without the username and password. So as a hacker, we need to think. We need to create a hacker mindset. So hackers often operate with a unique psychological profile characterized by curiosity. Means we need to curious. Means uh, whatever we need to do. Means if you have a website to test, so you need to curious about that. If you want to learn, so you need to curious, because everything is not spoon feed. Means I will not spoon feed you. You need to learn. I will guide you. Okay. Personal then curiosity, problem solving. We need to solve that problems. If any problem, if the error is being, I mean, if an error is getting, you are getting an error, so you need to solve that. You don't need to depend on any other person that yes, the person will solve that error. You need to learn. Potential activism, personal satisfaction, and they employ various methods to exploit vulnerability in system. Okay. So basically, in cyber security, we discovered a lot of vulnerability. We need to exploit that to gain the access. Okay. Next one is what are the tools basically we hacker used. So in the next on the 3rd December, which I have another workshop on that day, I will try to show you a lot of tool. So for today, I will just explain you what are the tools a hacker uses. So one is number of active users using Metasploit. So basically, Metasploitable is the exploitation framework. Basically, whenever we are getting a vulnerability, we will check the exploit in the Metasploit. If the exploit is present over the Metasploit, we will try to exploit that. Okay. So next one is supported protocols. Wireshark. Right now, I have used that Wireshark part. There are a lot of protocols, a lot of filters we will use over there, customizable filters. Next one is nmap. So nmap is the first step. Means we will use the nmap to discover the host, the TCP, the UDP connection, a lot of things to find the vulnerabilities using the nmap. Next one is how to prevent that. Means you are getting, you need to aware. Means you need to know that what are the attack has been happening and how to prevent that. So first of all, I will explain regular software update. We need to update the software. Regular software update. Ensure all system and application are frequently updated to protect against vulnerabilities. So we need to update that. Next one is strong password policy. We need to create a strong password. Let me show you how you will create a strong password. Assume that you have given a uh, I love India. this kind of password you are using in your account. So this kind of password is very weak. Otherwise, if you're using the, wait, if you're using like this 123, then it is also vulnerable. Means anyone can able to brute force that. So for that, how we will create a password, uh, secure password that anyone cannot able to brute force that or guess that, but we can remember that password. So for I, we will use exclamation mark. For L, we can use capital L. For O, we can give at the rate. For V, we can give capital V. For E, same, that this at the rate. And for O, we can also give 0 over here. Okay. For I, same is that, and N will also same. For D, I am giving a capital D. And for A, I'm giving a, what can I give? I can give at the rate also. Okay, no problem. But anyone cannot able to detect that. Means cannot able to think that this kind of password a user can give in your account. So we need to think like a have a we need to think one level of, like, means you need to encrypt your device. You need to encrypt your user account, each and everything. Na? Means if I will see I love India, then I will able to guess that yes, you have given this kind of password. But if you will give exclamation mark L 0 V, then on that time it will be difficult. If I will use the technique shoulder surfing, then also I cannot able to think that yes, this kind of password you can give. For E, what you have used, for A, what you have used, I cannot able to detect. But if you are using I love India, then it is possible that I can able to detect that, I can able to think that, and I can take access of your accounts. Okay. So strong password policy is very important. Enforce complex password requirement and regular changes to enhance security. So we need to change the password within 3 months or 2 months. Okay. So if you have an email ID, you can also check your that whatever the data has been leaked in your case. Okay. Moving to this website, have I been pawned? Over there, give a email address of your, means if you, my email address. So if I will give my email address number here, so it will show me that how many breaches has been happened. So recently no breaches has happened within my account. If you have that, you can just go check this, what are the breaches happened using your Gmail account. It will show you a lot of things over here, that this website has leaked your data, what are the data has been leaked, each and everything. Okay, so this is the website name. Check it after the workshop. Okay. Strong policy. Next, employees training. So if a corporate level attack has been happening, so on that time we need to train the employees. Means each and every employee needs to know that how the phishing email is coming, how to uh, analyze that phishing email, each and everything they needs to know. They need to give a We need to give a awareness training for them. Next, as a cyber threat involved, it is essential to adapt our strategy and approach. So the way the digital is, we are depending, so we need to think a level up. Means how to attack anyone. As a cyber security analyst, if you are learning cyber security, we need to think one level up. Okay. Focus increasing and understanding the motivation behind attacks, enhancing user education and awareness. So basically this session is all about the educational purpose and leveraging advanced technology such as AI and threat detection. So AI and threat detection is very useful for the analyzing of the attack. Means as a SOC analyst, they need to learn for the packet for the server, means in the server a lot of attack is been, the DOS attack isn't happening. So how it can be manually removed? So we need to learn. So tomorrow is a workshop on AI. Just check that, okay? So fine. So it's over from my side. If you have any query, just comment it down. We will reach you soon. So I think hope so you all have enjoyed this session, this workshop. So if you have any doubt, just fine. Okay, fine. So thank you everyone.